Hi guys, this is Peter Martin from website Nero.com. Now in the last chapter we saw that for the environment setup we installed few items. So npm plus node, that was the first one, Angular CLI, that was the second one, and VS Code was the third one. So now just let's go ahead and try to make our first program in Angular. So just make a folder, Angular projects. That'll do. Okay, so go here and open node.js command prompt. So just open it. This is much better than chill cache or Windows command prompt or anything else. So cd desktop, cd Angular, just tab. Okay, and so this is the new folder and there's nothing inside it. So just want to make a new project here with Angular. Okay, so for that the command will be, so we have already installed Angular CLI, so just do ng new project one, so proj1. So that's all that we have to do. Enter. Do it. Oh, you guys seeing how much hard work am I doing just to make this tutorial? Oh. So nowadays I've just started, on the Netflix, the series Arrow. So that the series Arrow is somewhere, I think it's similar to Dexter. And I think the very irritating thing about Arrow series is that nobody dies, and whoever dies just comes back after a few episodes. So many characters have just died and just came back. So, and they have totally, just to show that Arrow is so much strong, they have just devastated other characters. Slade Wilson, such a strong man he was, totally destroyed. To see that Arrow is comparably much stronger. And all those, the minions, hundreds of them with the, guns and all, they couldn't do anything. And Arrow with 24 arrows in the quiver is master of all. Oh, what a shit, man. Sometimes they just, show such a great, try to inbuild such a strong character which makes senseless. 24 arrows, and there are so many men, thousands of them, get beaten by everybody who's got a quiver, arrow, and bow. Nonsense. Okay, so here I think that a project is now it is being created, and all the files have been added. Still going on. Why do you take so much time, man? Okay, so this seems to be nearly done now. Okay, finishing up. Okay, so it's done. Okay, so we are in Angular project, so we have to go inside project one. So cd proj1, we inside. Now to run the server, so ng serve double hyphen open. So this is going to start a server and open at port 4200. So don't do anything, just wait. And I think that Angular is going to serve the files by making its own server. So it's building the project. You can see 10% here. So the first time when you do this ng new some project, so it takes a bit of time, but after that it is pretty quick. So, and it also gives you the boilerplate code. So let's see here. Okay, so we have got this. Okay, so just open the VS Code and file, open folder. So desktop, and then Angular project and project 1. I'm just selecting this folder. Let's see, yeah, close it out, we don't need it. Okay, so this is the project structure. So I just want to tell you, we don't have to do anything with this end-to-end testing and node modules where it installs all dependencies. Just editor config various configurations for, I mean, VS Code and all. Jet we are not using at all, and these, so you don't have to concern with anything of anything which you see here. Only this source, this is the source where we'll be doing all the work, and in source also most of the work will be done in the app. So open source, and this is where you will be doing all the work. So just don't worry what all these things are, just go for source, and this is the app. So there are some files which you can see here. So this is the main file, app.module. So whatever we are using, we have to provide information here. Now these are the various packages which are already present in Angular. Don't worry about these. So what we are going to do is, and there's in index file here. Okay, so in the index you see here app root. So this is a component, everything is component in this Angular. So app root represents this folder, whatever this is. Okay, so here whatever is written and that you are seeing here. Oh, let me do this, man. I just go for mobile view. Well, not exactly mobile. Okay. Okay, this way it will be easy for you to understand. Oh, I don't know. I don't like Dota 2. I like Dota 1 originals. Steam is giving me update. Okay, so let me go something like this. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Okay, so app.component. Now this app component is being mapped here in the index.html file. We don't want to do I mean anything with that. That's fine. That's fine. But here whatever is given in the component.html, this is all. Let me delete it. I just write hi. Just save it and just see here. It'll get updated. Hi. Oh yeah, we have done it. Okay. That's so cool. Pretty fast. Okay, now here server is running. I don't want to disturb this. Just open another command prompt. Okay, minimize this, let the server keep running. Open another one. Okay, so here cd desktop, it was desktop, cd angular and hyphen project, cd project 1. Okay, we are here. Now to generate a new component, so we will be starting with generating a new component, and we will be doing everything out there. Okay, so just do ng g for generate, c for component, and then I'll make a component folder and then home. Okay, so this is G stand for generate, C for component. This is a custom name folder. I want everything to be in a folder, so I don't want to just mess up with the things. So just do that, and what it is going to do is generate the files that you require and also map them to this very important model.ts. So I mean the files will be imported here, the whole component, and also I mean it will be added to the declaration, everything by itself. I mean, so your work will be too easy. Just do enter and let's see what happens. 4 files will be generated in the components folder, and then a home component. Move fast, man. Okay, you got here, and you see here home component has already been added, and here I mean inside the app I told you everything. You don't have to concern anything. Just go for src, and in the app you see a component folder, and the home component has been added here, and along with that the module.ts file has also been updated. The home component has been included. this file here, app.module. Okay, and I mean, if you make any service, that is going to come in provider, and I mean any component here, so everything is going to come here today or tomorrow. Okay, just close it. Now let's go to component here, home component. So how are we going to just get to it? So just copy app and app home, and let's go here, app component HTML. After hi, just do this, app home, just begin like this and like this. That's okay, that's done. Now let's see here, home works. You see here, where is it? This works, home works, because this comes from here. Okay, so instead here I'm writing just something else. So just say hello, good morning. That's all. Just save it, save the file, and just see here, this will be updated here. Hello, good morning. So what is happening, I'm telling you. So let's just start with index.html. everything is here. So index.html, this is mapping to app root component, which is here. Okay, app root component, and in the app root component I just go to the HTML. Now this points to app home. Okay, so index points to this one, app component, and app component.html, and this points to app home, and app home, if you go to the TypeScript, is being named here in the selector. Okay, so this is the HTML here. So let's go to the CSS and just say, okay, paragraph background has to be yellow. Save it. Just see here, magic. That's pretty cool, isn't it? And in the HTML, I mean, just one more thing. I mean, this is quite known as a string interpolation. So in the component section, just here above constructor, just write name equals, so name is a string, so, and this equals to the Peter Martin. You can just put your own name. I'm writing Peter Martin. So Angular uses TypeScript, so you have to declare type of every variable you're using here. Age, that's going to be a number, that's 29. So whatever variable that you are choosing here, the name, just copy it, and in the HTML file you don't do anything. There's a double mustache, just put that name of variable, nothing else, and age. So name and age I've taken here, and in the TypeScript file you see here name and age variables I've taken. So in the double mustache I've taken name and age. So what's going to do is going to reflect this Peter Martin and 29. Okay, so let's say this is a paragraph again, and just put them inside the paragraph here. I don't think that I'm getting you bored. I told you about Slade Wilson, remember? Class. Yes, give this class as I don't know, might be pink. Okay, so if I've given a class pink, so its CSS is going to come here. Okay, so just come here, dot pink, and background is going to be pink. Save it. Just say yeah, it is going to be pink. Come on, yeah. So you see here, so easy. This is a component, this is a unit in itself, and there's going to be an HTML file, that's going to be view, this is going to be the style, the CSS one, and this is going to be the logic, the TypeScript one. You're not going to spec TS, these are unit test cases out of the scope of this tutorial. And to be true to you, I even don't know how to write this. I mean, test cases and all, I still have to learn that, so that's beyond the scope of this tutorial. We are going to be concerned about the view, the styling, and the logic. So I hope that you like it. So just revise what we did. So first of all, we went there, we made a folder. uh, just put it down. We made a folder, Angular project. Inside it, we did ng-new project 1. Then we went inside it, then ng-serve -- open, and we got a server out here at port 4200. And then we made a component, ng gc components folder, and then home, and we got 4 files here. Always remember, there will be 4 files. One will be view, one will be style, one will be logic, that's TypeScript, and unit test case. That is beyond the scope of this tutorial. I myself don't know how will I teach you to be true, and that's all. So that's the way. In the coming tutorials, we'll be covering many things. Conditionals, ngif, looping, ng-for, and two-way binding, property binding, class binding, this binding, that binding, every binding. So I'm trying to teach you as simply as I can. You will have to go through the various tutorials yourself, and you have to find out. When the first time I'm telling you, I started this project for 2 weeks, I didn't understand, because I was basically working on jQuery and the various libraries. So I used to make the files myself. I didn't know about this Angular CLI and its power. But there is a particular structure. You can't just mess around with it, or you'll be in problem. So after a couple of weeks, I got to know that I have to work only in src and app. I was too worried about all this stuff and wasted my time. So you can go through all this. This is tsconfig.json, something related to TypeScript, and I think it's configuration. Linting is to find the errors. I think some rules and regulations out there, but just don't worry about it. Go for src, go for app, make the components, play with them, join various components with routing, and do all this kind of stuff. And that'll be coming in the coming tutorials that I'll be making for you. Hope you, if you want to subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, don't subscribe. I don't worry too much about that. But this is the stuff out there I'm trying to teach you. If you like it, just go for it. And always remember, Slade Wilson is better than Arrow. It's not about what they show in the TV serial. Slade Wilson is 10 times, 20 times, 100 times better than the Arrow. Just like Undertaker is better than John Cena. Okay, so just bye bye. So that was a small bit of work. Hope to see you again, and bye bye, and just have a good time, a good weekend with your girlfriend. Mine one is far away and quite unhappy with me because we had quarrel for some time, so I'm a bit sad. So you don't be sad. Take care of your girlfriend, and bye bye. If in future I get time, I'll let you hear something from Jessie. That's my girlfriend. But for now, bye bye.